What's up, teams? Okay, so I want to go over a little bit about what's going on tomorrow. I know some of you guys have some questions on time and what time to be here and heat times and everything like that. So to go through what we're doing, we got teams, we got 15 registered teams, which is great because that means everything's gonna flow very quickly. You're not gonna have too much downtime between each heat. And we always made it a really good point here at CrossFit Effingham to make sure that the day just keeps flowing and everything's on time, if not early, I suppose, if you want to call it to that extent. Okay, so what we got is I'm going to be here personally probably around 6:30 in the morning, making sure we get all the equipment out of the facility, make sure there's plenty of room. But you can start showing up about as early as 7 a.m., setting up tents, and I'm going to show you the platform outside. My daughter is drawing on herself with some dry erase markers. Okay, all right, on her toenails. All right, anyway, check-in at 7:30 to 8:15. We're gonna do briefing at 8:15 to 8:45. We're gonna do the national anthem anywhere between 8:45 to 8:55. Just depends on if there's a lot of questions. Be sure to watch the video, movement standards video, guys. That's really important. Watch that 1 or 2 times. There are some other things that kind of came up, some questions that we'll address during the briefing as well, with movement standards as well. You can also read that at festivusgames.com, and you can pull up all the WODs and all the movement standards that we're going to be looking for as well. So the briefing. We're going to start promptly at 9 a.m. If we start at 9 a.m., we're going to be doing rolling heats. That first WOD is going to be, we're going to be doing the deadlift ladder, right? So that deadlift ladder is going to go every other minute. Another team is going to go. It is an EMOM, but I want to have one gap in between each team so that you don't run into the person ahead of you trying to get done as quickly as you can, especially for the AMRAP at the bottom. We got rolling heats. If all goes well, as it usually does, we're going to have podium at 2 p.m., between 2 p.m. and 2:30. We have a really awesome Spirit Award we're going to be giving out to a facility this year. Really awesome. So that's going to be good. So look forward to that. That's a little extra bonus there. And then, again, we're going to have the box all put together, and we're going to be meeting up at about 3 o'clock at the Gabby Goat as tradition. Okay, so I'm going to show you a little bit of the gym and the parking lot so that you get a good idea of where you're going to be, all right? So this is the gym. The lanes are not assigned yet because we still have a lot of equipment going on here. So just tonight, I'll probably post a picture or not, but when you show up tomorrow, you're gonna have all the heat and lanes already designated. So that's pretty cool. So again, we're gonna show you a little bit about what it is. It looks like the weather is gonna be awesome. So I got the deadlift area all set outside. This is gonna be awesome, guys. So don't set up any tents here in front of the building, just on this mat here. We do have this mat over here. You can set up tents all across there, totally fine. Hi, Sophie. So hopefully, again, the weather's gonna be really awesome. Don't set any tents up out here because we're gonna do the deadlift ladder. Once that's done and you wanna kind of bring your chairs up, totally fine. We got a parking lot to the north of the building. So we got about 15 to 20 spots that we can fit all along. Please face north. So we're going to be parking this way. Try not to park up against the building so that there's a drive-through. Okay. While I walk, I do want to say we do have 2 bathrooms. We've never actually gotten too congested with that. So that works out really well. There's no porta potties because we don't have 200 people coming in. But there is a parking lot in the back. So when you park, if you're going to park in the back, park facing the building. And then if that is all full, then you'll park facing the alleyway. That way the alley still has access, and then you can drive right through. So you'll have lane there, there'll be a drive-through here, and then also through back here. We've got another 20 spots back here. And then also on the south end of the building, you can park facing north all the way down. There's about 10 to 15 spots there. Across the street, there is a laundromat. Please do not park in the laundromat parking on the road side. There is parking on the other side, on the south side of the laundromat. You can park there. There's an empty lot. This neighborhood is also street parking, so if you want to park in the street, just be courteous to the person, to the residents, and just be courteous to the residents, obviously. And then finally, there's also parking across the street, the Radiator shop, as right over here, and there's also Dairy Queen. I wouldn't park in the Dairy Queen lot, but there is a parking lot there. And then behind those buildings, there's a huge parking lot, gigantic. There's like 100 spots back there. That factory is closed down. It's just a big empty warehouse, and you can park across the street. It's literally like 200 yards away. So lots of parking here. No parking in the front here. This is all for you guys to be able to set up your tents, set up your booths, anything you want to bring. You can bring your coolers. I have no problem with that. And if you guys have any more questions, please just shoot me a message. I'm totally cool with anything you have questions for. We do have a studio in here. This is air conditioning, and we do have Wi-Fi, so if you have some kids that want to bring your iPad and watch something there, that's fine too. Here's a little bit of it, right? Good. So this room will be pretty full in here, but again, you're definitely welcome to come in here. We do have a water bottle filler as well as a water fountain, and then also a fridge that you can bring something in if you want to keep it cold. I'm happy with that. We do have some bottled water, but most people just fill their water up at the water fountain. And obviously some CrossFit Effingham swag if you want to pick some of that up while you're here. Have any questions, shoot them down below, or I'll see you guys first thing in the morning. Again, 7:30 check-ins. First heat starts at 9. Anything between that, it's up to you to be sure you're where you need to be. All right, bye-bye.